and replay viewers. What is going on? I'm so excited. We are just waiting for everybody to get on here on this so snowy day. When you are here, tell me hello. I just feel excited. And it looks fancy and it's fun. So when you guys are here, let me know in the comments. How are you guys doing? Is it snowing where you are? Tell me everything. Hi, Linda. Hi, Gina. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Heather. Heather is so funny. She was like, I think something's wrong. And then she realized there's a countdown. So hi, Corinne. Hi, Erin. Hi, everybody. It is so good to be on here for Spirit Squad Sundays. I am actually super cozy right now. I have my blanket that I've had since a child. I'm not going to lie. It is so cold here. It is so snowy. Haley's on here. Haley's. Everybody say hi, Haley. She is on here. We are so excited. Hey, Paige. Hey, Maggie. Hello, my beautiful Georgianne. Miss you, love you. I've been seeing your posts. I hope that you're doing okay. You are always in my prayers. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Brandy. Hi, Sherry. Hi, other Melissa. No snow. I wish I had a lot. No snow. Finally better. Good, Georgianne. I'm so happy to hear that. Hello, sweet Tracy. Good to see you, sweetie. Yeah, so we are like, I don't know, it's coming down outside, although I am in the basement, so I wouldn't be able to say how much we're getting right now, but it is supposed to be a full-blown winter storm, and then we're getting like negative temperatures. Not that you care about my weather, but for me, I spent yesterday preparing the farm, so I'm very concerned. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Frankie. Hello, Paula. It is just so good to see you guys. Hi, Jenny. How are you? Thank you for asking, sweet Janice. I'm doing well. It has been a very busy day. How are you guys? Send me your prayer requests. Let me know how you're doing. All of the things. I hope everybody is getting their oracle readings. If you've gotten an oracle reading, drop it in the comments. Tell me how you guys did. Yeah, I'm ready for spring. It's going to be freezing here. Yeah. -3 over here. and I don't live in Canada, which I really wanted and still want to do, but -3 is kind of scaring me away from all that, so we'll see. Hey, sister. Hi, Courtney. It's good to see you. I miss you. Happy Sunday. Hi, Annalise. Good to see you, too. Matt, say what's up to our Annalise girl and Mark. Matt's here.
I'm doing stuff on the computer.
Matt is making the stream all fancy. Hi, Karen. Love you. But yeah, I'm excited to be here, you guys. Even, I just want to be like Olaf. I love the snow, but want it to be summer.
I think I could talk. Oh, I can talk to everyone. Look at that.
What do you mean you can talk to everyone? Oh, praying for the Eagles to win. The game is starting soon. How do you feel about that, babe?
We know how I feel about the Eagles, so someone's just trying to stir me up. But it's all right.
Sweet Frankie just said prayer request for my friend Molly in the ICU. You got it, my sweet girl. Prayers for Molly. My oracle reading was great. I loved my oracle reading. It was just the boost I needed for a rough start to 2025. And we're only like 19 days in. I don't know. I saw this really funny chicken video that was like, it's been the longest 6 months of my life. And the other chicken was like, it's still January. And like, that's how I feel. That was meant to be a lot funnier than it was, but yeah, it is what it is. No, not at all. I'm a Philly girl. Oh, Linda, she's just a Philly girl. Matt, just a Philly girl. But if it was Tina, then yeah, Tina always loves to rile Matt up. But Linda, we know it's not. So yes, the oracle reading was spot on. And of course, Christopher popped in. Then there's that. Hello, everybody. It is so funny. Like all day today, I've been hearing Kurt. And I'm like, I wonder what that's going to be. So we're going to have to figure everything out. My watch is bothering me. I'm going to have to take it off. That reminded me that it's down here. So yeah, so super fun. Okay, let's kind of, I guess, just kind of go into it. I don't know. I want to give people a little bit of time to get on here, but it's also like a really interesting day. We all don't have school tomorrow, work. Some people have work tomorrow. And some people have snow days. I hope Buffalo wins the Super Bowl. Oh boy. Are we really?
Buffalo, that would be good.
But are we in Super Bowl even season
I
now?
I would like Buffalo to win, but I mean, it's going to be an interesting night. It's going to be an interesting night. That's all.
I know about the Giants, and I know they suck. So
Affirmative.
that's all I got.
Affirmative.
And I know we don't like Saquon Barkley anymore, right?
No, we do. We do. We don't like
Who do we not like?
Joe Shane, the general manager of the Giants. Saquon just had to do what he had to do.
Okay. Can't watch my husband Kurt, who is in the hospital. Oh no, Lisa, I've been literally hearing that all day, so we'll see what comes through with that. I can't watch him at cheer comp, and it's so loud, but sending you all the love. Big hugs, Miss Desiree. My daughter didn't get her oracle yet. Uh-oh. Maggie, send me, because all of them but 4, my list is in front of Matt, and I believe all of them but 4 have gone out. So anything that's left in gray, Matt, how many are left? Do you see it?
Yeah.
So 4. It's definitely 4 because, yeah. Okay.
Might be 5 here.
No, there's 2 on the grays that I did and I didn't cross out. So I know
Oh
that it's
yeah.
4. We have Barkley now and we love him. Oh, you said our January would look very different, and it does. Oh boy. Well, Lisa, you know what? Maybe, honey, I think it would be a good idea if you're our first caller, even though it's not typically how I do Spirit Squad. But Lisa, if you're in the frame, I think we should have that call because I really feel spirit popping through. So let's do that in a little bit. We'll get there. Lisa, make sure you don't go anywhere. I'll bring you on. Roseanne, I know, sweetheart, you are one of those beautiful 4s, and it's only because I know you and love you, and you are patient and beautiful. What else was I going to say? Okay, some housekeeping that we need to do before I get so far into the world of spirit, I can't bring my brain back. I do have one more session open tomorrow. I already have 2 booked. I have 1 more available because I know that so many people are off work. If you want to snag that spot, please let me. Just because of life. But if you guys want to get in on my books, please go to jenniemichelle.com. Yes, it still looks like it's under construction. It is, but it has the links to private session. Coming up, we are going to be redoing, starting in February, so February like 1st, 2nd, another round of the Soulful Life Coaching. I only take 10 clients a month.
I lost you for a second. I don't know if they lost you for a second. I think they did.
Okay, well, we're going to take a pause, and it still looks like it's going. I don't know. I think it's still going.
Yeah, I don't know why. It definitely cut out for a second.
Are we still here? Tell me if we're here, everyone. Okay, so anyways, starting in February, another round. So if you want to be one of those 10, it's amazing. It's 4 sessions for less than a price of a reading, but it is really aimed to just amplifying life, really taking control of the things that you want, your spirituality, mental clarity, emotional stability, all the good things. It is so incredible. I've had now 20, 30 people, and it has just been wonderful. It has been so much fun. It has literally just made my soul go on fire. Everybody's saying they can hear me, so yay. But if you're interested in it, if you'd like to snag a spot, again, you can just go to jenniemichelle.com. It's going to do the weird thing that the oracles did. Let me just take 2 seconds to explain this to you guys really, really quickly, because most of y'all probably think that I'm batshit bananas, which I am. I'll own that. However, my scheduling software that I use, it is bizarre in the sense that I can't just say, hey, go book Soulful Life Coaching. You have to pick a day and a time, which is why the oracles, I think a lot of people got confused because they booked it for way later on, and then they would get their oracles the next day and be like, but I have it on January the 14th. It's only because when you book a session of that nature, you do have to pick a day. Then I will reschedule you, which I know sounds weird, on a date. So just ignore the emails. Just ignore the emails. That's the easiest way to do it. I've got you on my books. I use a day planner, aka I write things down. I don't depend on technology. But if you book a session, it doesn't matter what day or time, I will personally, or Haley will, confirm with you a day and time for a session. If it's an oracle session, it will be emailed between 2 to 7 business days, only because sometimes it was like an influx and there's a ton of people and I had to take a little bit of time. But if it's a soulful session, me or Haley will reach out and we will give you your first selected day and time. And then when you and I meet, we will set those consecutive sessions, just so everybody understands how it works, because I just don't really want any of that confusion out there. or thinking that you need to show up for an oracle session or anything like that. So just know, if you did book an oracle session or going to book an oracle session, I have extended them until February. Just know, what was I just about to say? I lost my train of thought. Damn it, Kurt. Just know I will be sending that out via email. Don't worry about the email that my software sends out. Did I explain that correctly, Matt? I feel like I
think so. You went through a lot though.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, my point is just ignore the emails, and unless you hear something from me, like literally me, like, hi, I'm Jennie, or hey, this is Haley, just so you know. And Haley will vouch for all of that too. So, okay, then the next part of this, I do want to do prayer requests, and I did want to talk to you guys for a little bit. I will never forget, oh, hello, Millie girl. I will never, ever forget, we did Spirit Squad, if you guys remember this. Wow, how many years ago was that? I guess it was 5 years ago now. We did Spirit Squad on January 6th, the day, you remember that, babe? We had the news on in the other room when the Capitol was being stormed, and we came on and we still did Spirit Squad. Now, the reason I am saying this is because I feel like as a squad, I remember that day. I remember how heavy the day was. I thought that was them crying, honey. And I want to do the same thing today. Now, I'm not predicting that anything bad is happening tomorrow or anything like that, but it felt very important to get on here. Again, this is not political at all, but just for us as a squad
Right in a fine line. Right in a fine line.
no,
I'm kidding.
to literally just set some good intention, to even if everything is crazy and everybody's fighting and there's all these different views, and it's fine. We're all human, right? Oh yes, I read Roseanne that day. Oh my God. Spirit is jumbling your words, probably. But my point is, let's just set some really good energy out into the world today. Like, as a group, as a spirit squad, let's just focus on the positive no matter what we wanted to happen, no matter what is happening. It's all out of our control. And let's just honestly, literally just breathe together, take a moment, pray for each other, stand in some solidarity and love and Spirit Squad, and let's pray together. So right now, if you guys will, drop some comments. If you need a prayer request, please let me know. I will write it down. We will pray together, and let's do that before we pop into the world of spirit. It's a quick squad today. There's my children outside playing with their, not outside, in the, I don't even know how to describe it. Whatever, water under the bridge. They're on their motorcycles, so we don't have a lot of time. Hello, Denise. That is a really cool little emoji thing. Didn't know you could do that. God's in control. Amen, Georgianne. This is why I love you. Post your prayers. Cheers, everyone. Hope you all are doing well. Janice needs a prayer. Okay. Gotcha, sweet girl. Yeah. Matt, anything else I'm forgetting? I feel like I'm definitely forgetting things. Cassie's angelversary. Of course it is, the 21st. Oh, thanks. I guess I'm fancy. It's all because of Matt, you guys. It's all because of Matt. Next Sunday, don't expect anything fun. Amanda, sweetheart. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Amanda. Okay. Wow, Tanya, honey, I'm so sorry. Okay. And Robin, honey, you know I've always got you in my prayers. I love you so much. I've been thinking about Susie so much lately. It's like not even funny. I saw this lady yesterday that was doing tarot readings in our town. And when I tell you, Robin, she was like spitting image of Susie. I was like, whoa. Prayers for my sister, Sandy. You know what's crazy is I also heard a Sandy today too. I don't think it's with you, sweet Maggie, but definitely something there. Okay, so all of the prayers, yes, prayers for kindness, prayers for the world, prayers for all of us, prayers for United States, prayers for overseas. Thank you for our Holy Land. Oh my gosh, that was so important for me to do, and I completely forgot to do it.
What?
Dang, flabbit. Well, today in church, it was like the first time, I know this is going to sound so weird, but I really wanted to read the first scripture because it was so close to spirit related and it was amazing, and I forgot to bring it down. I literally stole it from my church, aka we're supposed to recycle. I didn't recycle it yet, but I will. But you know what I will do? I'll post it after this, but it's important. I wanted to do that as part of the prayer. So we'll do that after. Prayers for Heidi. Okay. And while I jump back on the train that I just had, Matt, could you please explain to Lisa and her daughter Amanda how they're going to scan the QR code and get on to the live call? So this is how we're going to do it, y'all. Lisa and Amanda are going to be our first ones. So Matt is going to post the QR code, and on your phone, you're going to scan it or just hold it down. Then you're going to give the permissions to be on camera, and then boom, you're on camera with me. And then I'll go forward and do the reading.
Let me just jump in here.
Okay, and then Matt's going to
So,
explain.
in you're either going to scan the QR code if you're not on your phone, or you're going to screenshot the QR code, and then you'll click the screenshot and it'll open up. And then you just have to allow access to your camera and microphone.
Okay, so
If it doesn't work, just call in the number and we'll talk on the phone.
So let's just have Amanda or Sweet Lisa, if you guys could try it on for size. So to clarify and verify, we're going to screenshot it if you're on your phone, and then give the permissions, right? I need prayers for our kitty Ozzy. Oh, that's so adorable that his little name's Ozzy. Okay, I guess I'll just hold there. Then I'm going to explain just a little bit. If anybody's new here, drop it in the comments, say hello. And don't forget, this is the other thing I wanted to do. Don't forget to share today, because if you do share this live, Haley, who is also still on here, Haley will be picking a winner later today for a free Oracle session. Which they're beautiful. They're so much fun too. So we're going to need the number. She's in the hospital with Dad. Okay. Amanda, do you feel like just calling in, sweetheart, or do you feel like jumping on the call so that we're not maybe in the hospital? I feel like that might be a little too personal. At least that's just how I'm feeling. I'm not sure. So, hello, sweet Ashley. Hello, Kendra. Hi, Carrie. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. Let me know how you guys are feeling, and then we're just going to pop into readings because I'm excited to do this. And even if I keep thinking that's some crying and it's just the dang motorcycle, even if we do some in the comments, it's totally fine. I am just free-flowing, and however today happens, it happens. Yes, I can call. Okay. Honey, then I guess we're going to have to do it that way.
Yeah.
So what's the number, sweetheart?
Also send her a custom link.
Okay. Amanda, would you want a custom link? This is getting so complicated. Okay. Amy shared. Woohoo! We'll see what all pops through.
I just posted the link.
Okay. Woohoo.
Click it if you want.
Shared, and I tell everyone to watch. Oh my gosh, Heather, hi, honey. And Blossburg is coming up March 29th. That is going to be super exciting. Matt, are you excited to go to Blossburg?
I love
Okay, this is Lake Geneva. Interesting. It's going in your AirPods. Hello?
Hello, hi, this is Lisa.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you? It's Jennie.
Hi, Jennie.
Okay, my love. So this is what's so interesting. Your daughter, and I guess you're on Spirit Squad too, sweetheart. But I've been hearing your husband the entire time, and I do feel like it's his mom that's popping through, and I've got to just talk to you for a few moments. So let's get a couple of identifiers. First and foremost, sweetheart, his mom is in spirit. Is that correct, Mr. Kurt? Is that correct, honey?
That's correct.
Okay, now she is a bundle and a firecracker of energy. I am not going to lie. She also makes me feel, and this is very important to say, I know that, okay, hold on. Is he unable to communicate right now, your sweet husband? Is that correct? Is he sleeping or is he medicated?
He's medicated, and actually yesterday I couldn't understand him. Today he's speaking much better, but yes, he wasn't able to communicate very well.
Okay, so that's kind of what Mom was saying because, and can he hear me? Is that true, honey?
He can.
Okay, because I wanted to say this. I felt like Mom was just coming in and just saying, sweetheart, like, it's going to feel very uncomfortable, but I just feel like everybody is surrounding him right now and just really wanting him. And I know you're there, sweetie, but just to not feel alone, not feel worried. Like, I feel like his spirit team, like, bombarded me today. I also, this is going to sound weird, but has he been very thirsty lately or like needing like, I don't know. I keep feeling like he's just like, I need water. Does that make sense to you, sweetie?
Yeah, Yes, what brought him to the hospital was dehydration.
There it is. Okay, because I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm not seeing anything absolutely crazy other than he just needs like a lot of water, some boost of electrolytes. And I feel like, again, it's so interesting because the way his mom comes through, like I would love to see him be eating like vegetables and all this stuff. And he, like, I feel like his mom is like, no, he's excited to get out and eat some like McDonald's. Like that's like where his energy is, like of just enjoying. Like it's so freaking funny to me. But I will say this, like I feel like a big message for you today is just to not, I guess I don't know how to say it without just being blunt. I know we're on Spirit Squad, but I just felt like I just needed to tell you like everything's going to be okay. And I do feel like at home, it's like he just, does he not drink water or something? Like I know that sounds so weird, but I feel like, is he like a soda person or like something like that? Like I feel like it's like, I need to pump you full of water, sir, because you're not listening. You know what I mean?
It's a constant fight. He wants caffeine and won't drink the water. And yes, it is a constant fight.
See, and that's kind of what I kept feeling. But his mom up here, she's loud, proud, and in charge. I am not going to like waver from that because she's like, will you just freaking listen to me, son? Like, it's like she wants to talk some sense into him. While at the same time, I do want to offer you this because she says, like, I'm there holding your hand. Like, don't be afraid. And I will say, like, I keep feeling that just because hospitals in general right now are overrun and scary. You know what I'm saying, right? I feel like it's more or less just we're all about comfort and just making sure that you're okay. And also for you, sweet Lisa, this is a very important message from upstairs too. They're saying, they're like, you take care of yourself too, my darling, because you're not sleeping. Like, I feel like it's this whole thing. And I feel like everyone just wants to wrap you in the comfort of spirit. So I want you to know, like, I feel like that's why I was hearing Kurt so strong today. I was like, it's not anything other than just providing the fact that they're still there. They're seeing everything. I know, please know I'm not a doctor, but I did want to like reference this too. They keep showing me like he's bruising very easily and I don't understand it. Like, is he on an IV, but is it making him uncomfortable because of bruising or something like that? I know it sounds bizarre, but does that make sense at all?
Yeah, he's purple everywhere.
See, that's what I kept seeing. I was like, I don't understand it, but I feel like I need to ask them to like put the IV in a different spot, which I don't even know that they could do. But ask your hubby too. I feel like it's just so freaking uncomfortable for him, and I feel like it's almost. I'm so sorry because your mother-in-law, she's sarcastic as all hell. Well, and I have your father-in-law here too. Well, okay, good Lord, I got everybody here. But the reason they said that is I just feel like it's something like, well, if you would have just drank the water, you know, we wouldn't be here. But they're just being funny in that way, right? And I feel like, again, it's just something about kind of validating, like, everything's fine. You're going to be okay. But I do feel like self-care is very important right now. And just to really get him pumped in with those electrolytes and stuff, okay? Again, not a doctor, but I do feel like mom really wanted to come in for you and say that. What's with his dad's... Oh boy, is it a gold chain, gold cross? There's something very actually important about that. And this is separate from the fact, is there Donald David, very prominent D sounding name on that side of the family, honey, or is this a piggyback?
I think that's a piggyback. I can't come up with a D.
Okay, do you know about the gold chain though? Does that make any sense to you for his dad specifically?
I just had his dad's rosary in my hand about 3 days ago.
Okay, perfect. Just so you know, because that's what I kept seeing. I was like, she's holding it, and like, I want her to feel close to me is what he kept saying. And I just want you to know, again, his people are really surrounding you right now. Do me a favor, my love, because I see your daughter on here too. Just you guys send me a private message, and we'll talk privately after this, just because I feel like there's some other things that I don't really want to talk about publicly. And I'm not saying it's anything bad. I would just rather, for our discretion, I'd rather just talk in private. Is that okay? Is that fair, Miss Lisa? Okay, sweetheart. Send me a text. I love you. I'm praying for you. And Mr. Kurt, praying for you too. Your mom's hilarious. She's like chucking tomatoes at me. I don't know what her deal is, but she's so funny.
Oh, that means she had tomato plants like crazy. It was her favorite thing to do for her with all those tomatoes she had. She had all kinds.
Thank you, because can I tell you this too? Like, before we got started on Spirit Squad, you can even ask Matt, he'll chime in. I literally have to transplant my tomato plants, and somebody was yelling at me. Like, if you don't transplant these right now, they are going to die. And I know now that it is her, okay? So that's why I was late for Spirit Squad. She is. She's so serious. She's like, we are doing this today. So I'm going to borrow your mother-in-law for a little bit, but I know you and I will talk after this too. Okay, sweetheart? So all my prayers, we'll chat in a little bit, and I love you to pieces. Okay, sweetheart? Okay, all right, bye, you guys. I am popping so hard because this is so crazy. I don't even know if I'm going in the right direction, but I heard Leo. And Haley is on here, so that doesn't count. But I keep hearing Leo, and then, oh my God, this is so funny, Haley, you're going to know. But I keep hearing Sandy D too. So if anybody has a Leo and a Sandy, Sandra, Sarah, no, I'm going to stick with Sandra. Something like that. I know, Robin, I did see that. You know what? Actually, before we do anything, she will not mind if I do this. Yes, she will. So, actually, you know what? We're just going to do it. I don't care. Cindy, I love you so much, and your daddy's making his way over to heaven. So, guys, if we could, as a squad, just really quick, let's just pray for my dear, dear, dear friend Cindy, because she needs all of our prayers right now. Just give her a big old hug from heaven, if you guys don't mind. And respect her privacy at the time as she's going through what she's going through. Shout out to Anthony, too, taking over all of her dates. I am just so lucky to be surrounded by so many incredible friends and so many talented mediums out there. I love you guys, and I love the community that we've created for each other. It was so beautiful just to see everybody kind of just stepping in to help everybody. So big hugs to my sweet Cindy. Go kick ass. Anthony, I know you will. Big hugs to everybody. Where was I? Leo. Okay, so let's get a little identifiers for Leo, because Leo feels very significant, and I definitely feel like this is father energy. I also felt like February, I think it's February 12th, February 3rd. Maybe it's Valentine's Day. I don't know. It's February something, but 12th, 13th, 14th. If that makes sense to anybody, what are we doing? How am I doing this again? What's the number?
Sorry. The number is boom.
The number is boom.
899
Two.
4909. And I finally got the comments to pop up.
Wow.
That's what I've been doing the whole time. Sorry.
Okay, but what's the number again? One more time, please. 201. 8675309. Do we know?
You need the number?
Yes.
Oh, sorry,
Jesus Christmas. Okay.
It is 201.
Thank you.
899
899
4909.
4909. Let's pop that in the comments. Haley, are you still here? Haley, can you please write 201-899-4904? Is that right? That did not feel right. Oh, boy. February 14th, my dad passed. Amy, that would make sense if your dad's name is Leo. Aaron, Leo makes sense to you. Okay. Hi, first time. Excited to join. Hi, Kira. Nice to meet you, honey. Thank you for joining. We are going to, oh, that's such a sweet picture. Okay, so we have a Virginia Beach number that is calling. I have to get it off of Matt's AirPods. Okay, hello, who is this?
Hey, it's Leanne.
Hi, honey. So how does this make sense to you, sweetheart?
Leo is my dad.
Yay.
Sandra's my mom.
Oh, Sandy is your mom.
Died on 12/13.
Are-
My mom died on 12/13.
Wow.
Sorry, 2/13.
Okay.
And my dad died on 1/14.
Okay. Well,
My parents.
hello.
Children.
I am with you, honey. I am with you. Okay, this is kind of funny because little Leo, me and Haley have this whole thing about Leo. But anyway, my point to you is he has been barking up my tree all day. And I feel like when he is popping through, this is so beautiful because he comes in and he just says, like, I have been trying to reach you. He's got this, like, energy about him. He also, was he military, sweetheart? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, because he's very proper, and I do love this about him, but when he steps in, he, like, brings forward everybody. Like, it's like he wants to connect all the military people, too, which I find beautiful, because I do feel like I have some other readings today that are going to pop through, but it's beautiful to see your dad pop in, and he's like, you, sir, stand in line. It's like he knows how to do this. I know this sounds weird, but even though down here in physical world, he was very proper and militant and he has all those things, he has this beautiful teddy bear heart that I keep feeling into with Mr. Leo. And I know it's so beautiful because I see his hands. I see his hands holding you. I see him hugging you. And you are truly like his baby girl. He just keeps telling me, he's like, I'm with
I
you.
am.
You are. And I just keep feeling like he just keeps kissing you on the forehead. He's like, it's okay. I'm right here. And it's so funny because when your mom comes in, it's like everybody needs to sit down and shut up and listen to her. She's a badass. Like, I love her. But in the best way. You understand that, right? She's a very
Yeah, I do.
I think she kind of takes over the room. That's kind of how I feel. Like, I think she's stunning. She's beautiful. She has all this energy about her. And I wanted to say this to you too, sweetheart, because you and Mom, you guys remind me so much of each other. You guys could pass as sisters. I'm sure you've heard that before.
Yes.
But I do feel like when
You look a lot alike.
you do, I know. That's what I'm saying. I feel like when Mom comes in, Mom's funny too. She doesn't like to be of a certain age. So she's like, listen, like she'll go to the beauty parlor. She'll do whatever she needs to do to stay, in her, to feel good about herself, right?
Yes,
But
that's exactly right.
that's what I feel. I feel like she'll go get her nails done, her hair's done, whatever, and she's got her lipstick, so here we are. But what I did want to say, because I keep circling back to Dad, not that Mom isn't important, and I do love the Sandy D connection, but I will say to you, sweetheart, she keeps, oh goodness gracious, hold on, somebody just stopped me. Did Dad pass from the heart and the head, or is this like stroke, aneurysm, something like that?
He had, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, he did.
That wait. It's weird though, honey. I can't like shake this because I also am feeling like really into my lungs and my chest. Was he a smoker, sweetheart, or did he? Okay. Because I just felt like there's something about this where I can't take a really big deep breath in his energy. Also,
Yeah, he was on oxygen
okay.
before he died. Yeah, he was on hospice and stuff for a while.
That's what I
took
thought.
care of him.
And I was just about to say that. I was like, and you were literally there every single day. Like, I feel like
Yes.
I think you even considered at one point moving him into your house because I feel like you would have done.
I know. I moved into his house.
There it is.
My parents' house to take care of them.
See, that's what I thought. I was like,
Both of them until they died.
you would literally move heaven and earth for
He did
them.
my job in my house.
Oh, honey.
And yes, I did.
And I
And
know.
my dad, I haven't connected with my dad since he died, and I've connected with everyone else. And then I've been trying to get up with you for a couple months. Remember you kept saying my family's bugging you?
Oh, yeah.
That's why he stepped in.
Oh, well, then perfect.
Facebook, and there you were.
Perfect. Then God literally took control of this one. Because that's what he said. He was like, I've been here. And I'm like, what's the rush, sir? But he just said to me, and he said it so sweetly, though, honey, because I do feel like this is a situation where I see it's like you want him to come in your dreams. You want him to come, and he's not the type of like, let me clarify and verify here. Your mom will send you a cardinal, a freaking rainbow. She'll send you a damn thunderstorm. Whatever possible thing to get you to connect with her, she will do. With your dad, he's a little bit more quiet, more reserved, so I can tell where there might be a little bit of more subtlety in Dad's approach. But today, he was like, no, I'm coming in. I'm making sure she knows that I'm right here. So I did just want to tell you that, sweetheart.
I really need this today.
We will connect.
I really needed this today. Thank you so much.
Of course, honey. He loves you. He loves you. Do you have dogs, sweetheart? I'm sorry. I have to ask you that question. Do you have, well, hold on.
My parents did.
Okay, that's what I was about to say. Well, because I just saw your dad and your mom are like fighting over the dogs. It is so funny. But I feel like your mom is like very, like she wants to have them all over here and on the couch and on the bed. And your dad's like, really? Like, can't we just have them in the dog bed? Like, it's like their way of taking care of them are so different. However, they loved them so much. I also want to reference too, you have grandchildren now. I'm not trying to call you out on any like age or anything, but I wanted to just say this. Your mom says your grandbabies.
I do have a grandson.
Okay. I was going to say, it's like,
I have a grandson. He's named after my dad.
I was going to say, is he Leo Jr. or something? Because that's kind of how I felt it. Oh, he's so sweet. Okay. So Haley, you're going to know why that makes sense. But okay. So I'm going to bounce because I also heard Hillary very strong, like 4 minutes ago, but I need to like acknowledge that as well. But honey, unless do you have Hillary? Oh, hold on. I felt like I wanted to go into that for one more second. Is it Cheryl? I know that's so random from Hillary.
That's my sister.
In spirit?
That's my sister. She died too.
That's what I thought. She goes, hold on. Before Hillary comes in, Cheryl has to say hi. I was like, okay, I will listen. So I just wanted to let you know, your whole gaggle of spirit people are right here. They love little Leo. Do you like watch him a lot or something though? Because that has to be, okay. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. And honey, you're just a caretaker, sweet girl. Like, you are really somebody who's going to go above and beyond for all the people that you love. And I'm here to tell you thank you from the world of spirit. Your dad is so amazing. He's so funny with his, like, pretend cigarettes because he doesn't want me to know he's still smoking, but he is. Like, I feel like there's something about that with him. Even if it was, like, when he was younger, or cigars, like, there's something about it where he's got a little drink. He's, like, he's just, having this, I don't know. He's having this relaxing time. I just love it. Like, I feel like I'm getting to know your dad while your mom's in the kitchen. It's a beautiful thing. So lots of love, sweet girl. I will find you. We will connect, and we'll talk after the show. Okay, sweetheart? Okay. All right. All right. Lots of love. Bye-bye. I got to figure out who this Hillary is.
I think I know.
Okay. Well, that's fantastic. But also, I forgot. Why did I say we'll talk after? Oh, God. My brain is everywhere. All right. Love the new format. I love you, Amber. I gotta take a moment because my nose is getting very clogged and I don't hear the children, which is also making me literally crazy. So I feel like I'm gonna do one more and then roll call and then call it a day. Like, what if they're not okay? What if they went outside? What if they're in the snow?
What?
Our kids.
They're not.
I'm like,
Everyone, they're not outside.
They're not.
in the
Matt
snow,
probably
just
has
letting you know.
cameras on them. It's just my brain does not work well being away from them. So this is. I love this for her. Oh, yay. I love that too. Okay. Hillary. So you know what? Let's just do roll call real quick. But I did want to talk about Hillary because Hillary did make me feel. Is it Hillary? I feel like this is like
2
sister.
seconds before you said Hillary, someone commented that I'm pretty positive it's connected to Hillary.
Invited my friend Bridget to watch. She is new. Hello. Amber, I cannot deny the fact that I've been thinking about you all the freaking time. So we have to connect. I miss Jags in spirit. I just feel like I'm surrounded right now. But okay, so I'm going to do this, then I'm going to go into roll call, and it's going to be fine. Hillary, I do feel it's either mother or sister energy. I kind of feel like I'm in sister, to be honest with you. But the way she pops through, she feels very young, very blonde. She's just got this like energy about her. She does make me feel there's a reference of, yay, Bridget, welcome. She does make me feel there's a reference of cancer connection, and I do feel like it was like one thing after another. However, I do feel like I cannot shake the fact she's very young. And when I say young, I think like 30s, 40s, 50s even. That's like a big jump. That's like 3 decades, Jennie. Come on. I don't know. I keep getting young. I keep getting there's something about this that I need to reference. And I keep feeling like she is a ball of energy. She just makes me feel like, what?
Look at the screen. It was
Oh, she's just popping. See, my comments are so delayed. Are you getting them in real time?
Yeah, sorry. I look at them in real time.
Okay, just so everyone understands, here's my phone right now so I can see your comments. I get it I don't know. I get it delayed. He gets it way in front of me. It's our Ashley.
Yes, I just didn't want to tell you that.
Oh. I didn't know her mother-in-law had passed. That's crazy. First of all, Ashley, honey, I'm so sorry. So, okay, well, if it's the same Hillary, but now I'm shy. I wish. Okay, because now I want to be like, oh, we're excited for baby girl, but I know that Jennie knows that, so that's not really evidence. However, I do feel like your mother-in-law is very excited about it. I do feel like there's something that's like she wants to be there for the birth. She wants to be there for the baby, and I feel like she was there for your other boys. Obviously, I know you have boys, so we can't count that. But I will say there's something about that, and that's something that I don't know as your friend, so validate that if you could. Okay, I don't need to see the comments right now. But I want to say this, because there's a repetitive thing that is going on with me in spirit right now, and it normally happens where spirit kind of aligns up similar conditions of passing or something like this. Do we know, sweet Ashley, if your mother-in-law also smoked or didn't take care of herself? Because I'm also feeling a lung condition. And she does make me feel like towards the end, I feel like it was like one thing after another. And I feel like there's something, she didn't know the gender before she passed, and we don't know the gender. Oh, shit. Well, what do I do now? What do I do now? Shit. Sorry. Yeah, I would place money on that. That's a lottery bet. You get your girl. I'm jealous. But, okay. I have to go into the lungs, though, so please let me know. And I also kept feeling head. What was interesting about that, too, is oh my gosh, I just watched this 911 episode. Ugh. It's like a muscular tissue. It's not tumor. It's got to be something like that. No, her mother didn't take care of herself and her mother smoked. Okay, interesting. But I will say, okay, well, if she's showing me this, and I do keep feeling like there's something of like tumor or what's the word? Lesion, something on the brain. Her cancer was everywhere. Okay. Maybe I just need to ask this then, sweet Ashley. And for the viewers, yes, I do know and love Ashley, but I don't know this about her mother-in-law, so just so everyone knew. Just saying, Jennie knew I was having my girl before I knew. I mean, yeah. Anyways, long story short, I do feel that there's something about this with her that she's saying there's pressure on my brain. And I feel like before she passed, I feel like a little bit manic. Again, she's not manic. She feels very down to earth. She feels happy. She feels grounded. She's so excited about the baby. But I do just want to say to you, sweetie, she just keeps making me feel like she is so excited about all the new things and that she is not in the same mental place that she was when she was going through it. And I will say this, I don't even think it's like towards the end of life. I think it was like a year or two. Like it's like you kind of started to see all these signs. Yes, she was completely manic. So that's what I was going to say, because I just feel like it's like up, down, side to side. She like didn't have sense of grounding. So I just want you to know that she feels very at peace. So there's a lot of good energy there. She has her dogs with her. She's got your dog with her. I feel like there's a lot of good juju. I will say too, this makes so much sense. Beautiful. I can't see because of this dang light. We're gonna have to work this out for next week, sweetie, to my husband, because I can't see anything.
Just do an audio call so no one has to see you.
It's the comments. I can't read when I stare at the light and then I look down. I'm like, I can't do this. But one more thing before I let you go, sweet Ashley, because this also felt super important. Were husband and her separated, as in your hubby's parents? Were they not together at her time of departure? And I'm not going to say what she just said until you answer that question, but I will write it down. Okay. So we'll see. Yes. Okay, good. What a disaster. What a man-child. He's a mess. Says it right there. Just so you know. And I feel like it just kept getting worse after she passed away or something like that. But she's here to tell you, she's here for the freaking tea. And she will tell you all about him. And she's really funny about it, because I feel like you and her, Ashley, like you guys bonded over all of the... I really hope your husband's not watching. But it's like the shit talking. Like, I feel like you guys bonded over that, and there's something so sweet about it. So she's still seeing everything that you've got going on over there. She'll knock some sense into your hubby for you, and you knock some sense into hers. Okay? All right, I'll leave it there. Okay, and that's what I thought too, sweet Ash. But there's like, she just kept saying, she's like, oh, all right, I really can't read anything. Too funny. Okay, here's what I'm going to do now. I am going to sum it up with a lot of love. I want to do the prayer. We were supposed to do that before readings. We're going to do it afterwards. But before I do anything, I'm going to do a quick roll call. Just because I felt like there was some spirit people I did not get to. I'm going to close my eyes for this so I can really focus on them. There was that David Donald, the very prominent D sounding name that was coming in. Now, this feels to me to be either an uncle or a friend of. So a best friend that was older, like dad's best friend, something like that, but it has to be David Donald, and he has got the best energy ever. He shows up in this like really funny, it's not like a Hawaiian shirt, but it's like those, babe, what do you call those, like Florida shirts, Johnny Bahama or something like that?
Tommy Bahama.
Okay, yeah.
Tommy.
I know, but then I just heard John. Okay. Ugh, maybe there's supposed to be a John that's also identifying with Tommy Bahama. I don't know. There's something about it, but I definitely feel like I have the uncle energies that are popping through wearing these like really funny shirts. I will say when David pops through, David Donald, I really feel like I'm missing the mark. I feel like it's like Derek or something, because Spirit keeps yelling at me like it's not David, but it's the D sounding name. My uncle Danny was my best friend and my dad's David's twin. Okay, I'll take that.
Before that was Donald is my
Okay, so maybe it's just supposed to be the roll call. All right, so I'll just roll with it then, quite literally. And then somebody else just said Margaritaville, so...
Yeah, the shirt.
Okay.
Margaritaville shirt.
Is that a thing? Down in Wait, what is that guy's name? Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
That guy. Thank you. Robin, that's where I'm going.
Jimmy, whatever works.
But I put to Johnny... Okay.
No, I know what you mean. Johnny Buffett.
Anyways, okay, so here's what I just wanted to say. I love this gentleman, but he says to me very specifically, and this is not something I see every day, he passed from his leg, specifically his right leg. He just said to me, he's like, I can't walk on it. There's a gout. What is the word when you get it infected? It's not sepsis. Oh my gosh, come on, I'm so close, you guys. Just let Spirit talk, honey, not you. I love you, but
I thought you were asking me.
no. Shoot. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what this is, but he said it very specifically. So it would be on his, again, right leg specifically. He does keep showing me it's like underneath his knee, from his ankle to his knee, and it's in the muscular tissue. And I feel like this is like a big deal, and it spread through his body and ended up in his heart. So there's something very significant about that. It is so unique and so it just differentiates. So it has to be that. Cellulitis. I don't know that, I mean, if it makes sense, it makes sense. That's wonderful. I am not a doctor, clearly. I'll leave that to my family. I'll just, talk to the dead people. His leg was swelling up. Okay, so there you go, Paige. So this must be for you, sweetheart. My friend Dave also passed from his leg. Well, shoot, roll call. Okay, so however you guys can accept it, please just know the Daves, Donalds, Derek's, Danny's, they are all fine, and they are here, and they're full of love. I'm getting a lot of diagnoses, and I have no idea. But what I am going to say is they're funny. And I love that they're popping through, and they're like, yeah, I have this really fun shirt on, and my leg's a piece of crap, but I'm here drinking the beer, having a good time. And I just want to let you guys know, Janice just said my ex died from that, and his name was John. See, this is the purpose of roll call, so that everybody can get a little message, okay? Last thing I'm going to say, and then I'm going to pop off because I can feel my energy switching. There is a woman stepping forward, and I wanted to say her name is Marsha. It has to be Marsha. Marsha. What is that, Brady Bunch? Marsha. She comes in, and she's funny. What are those things called that you steam the clothes, like, well, a steamer. However, she's showing it to me as if it's on like a wire hanger. And she's showing it to me because her daughter steamed her dress that she was laid to rest in. This has to be Marsha. And I keep feeling like her daughter's name is Linda, Lisa, something like that. But she just keeps saying to me, she's like, thank you so much. I keep seeing like the dress is like, it's very comparable to a situation I had where my people wanted to be buried in a very specific dress, and we had to go through all these lengths to make sure that it happened. I do feel like with Miss Marsha, she's saying that, and she also keeps saying, thank you for taking the rings off my finger, and thank you for still wearing them. So I know that that's a connection there to, it's Lindsay. I think it's Lindsay, not Lisa. Lindsay. I think this is your mom. There's a mom connection, so I'm going to leave it there. Dad is called Jimbo, but his name is Harvey. He got shot in the leg and kept the bullet, and it always caused him pain. Wow, Amy, that is very unique, sweetheart. I don't think it's our infection, but I will say Jimbo, he's a guy. I love him. Fun fact, Jimbo was the name of my first mini pony as well, and I would not have missed that if Jimbo was popping in from Spirit. So, Amy, I think we're just going to say hello from Sweet Jimbo. Give him some love, give you some love. But with that, I can feel my energy. I feel amazing that we did Spirit Squad. Can we all do this? I'm going to take a big breath. I would love to close out our Spirit Squad with a big prayer, set our intention for tomorrow, for this week, for the rest of January. Let's switch around what's been going on in 2025. We're going to make it great. And let's just, together as a Spirit Squad, we are going to say a few prayer requests and just really put out some good energy. And then we will be back next week. But if we could, just as a squad, I'm going to ask Spirit to back away. And let's just take a moment to really breathe in, take a breath, take a moment. First and foremost, let's send out a prayer to Molly, Janice, Jan, Tanya, Robin, Sandy, Heidi, and Ozzy, and to everyone else here that just needs a big old hug from heaven. Please, please know that there is so much love that is coming to you from our squad. We are all here in the physical if you need anything, but also you've got a huge spirit team of angels all around you. Taking a moment as a squad to also pray for the wildfires in LA, Hurricane Helene relief in Western North Carolina, anyone that is still being affected by any of the world's natural disasters, disasters in general. Anyone that's being affected by illness, sickness, grief, divorce, separation, anyone that just needs a big old hug, please know that it is there. And lastly, please pray for us as a country that we stay and remain unified, full of love, and there for our brothers and sisters and anyone that needs our support, a helping hand, a big old hug. Sending out all the best energy, sending out all the love, and as a squad, knowing that we are not only just here for each other, we are here for anyone that needs us. Stay tuned. I am working with my friend Natalie. We're picking a few reliefs out in LA to promote, to work with, so just stay tuned on that. But most importantly, let's just give prayers, lots of love, and I will see you guys next week. Okay? Let me know if you guys need anything. I'm here for you. Lots of love, and